Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Sangshayo
Ha
Viparyaso Nishchaya Smrtir Eva Cha Svapa Iti Uchyate Buddher Lakshanam Vrtitaha Pratak Sangsayota Viparyaso Nishchayak Smrtirevacha Svapa iti uchyate Buddher Svapa iti uchyate Buddher Lakshanam Vrtitak Pratak Sangsayota Paryaso Nishchayak Smrtirevacha Svapa iti uchyate Buddher Lakshanam Vrtitak Pratak Sangsayota Viparyaso Nishchayak Smrtirevacha Svapa iti uchyate Buddher Lakshanam Vrtitak Pratak Sangsayota Viparyaso Nishchayak Smrtirevacha Svapa iti uchyate Buddher Lakshanam Vrtitak Pratak
Samshayota Viparyaso
Samshaya doubt Atha then Viparyasaha misapprehension Nishchaya correct apprehension Smrti memory Eva also Cha and Svapa sleep Iti thus Uchyate are said Buddhe of intelligence Lakshanam characteristics Vrtitaha by their functions Pratak different doubt, misapprehension, correct apprehension, memory, and sleep, as determined by their different functions, are said to be the distinct characteristics of intelligence.
Sangsayotha viparyaso nishchaya smritirevacha sapa ituchyate buddhe lakshanam vrittita pritha. So, the modern psychologists, they have divided the function of the mind, thinking, feeling, willing, and then other subdivisions, that is known as the science of psychology. But intelligence, above mind there is intelligence. I don't think in the modern science there is any analytical study of the intelligence function. But in the Vedic literature, there is analysis of the intelligence. They are described here, samshaya, doubtfulness. The samshaya atma vinashyati. in the Bhagavad Gita there is a statement. Those who are doubtful about the existence of God, vinashyati, they are finished. Their progress is finished. Samshayatma vinashyati. That nishchayatma, that is very good. To believe, to have faith, nishchayat, by full assertion. Just like Krishna says, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam. So if by your intelligence you become doubtful whether Krishna is able to give me protection, then you are finished. Samshaya atma vinashyati. But if you have faith in Krishna's words, nishchayat, when Krishna says that if I surrender unto him, he will give me protection, there is no doubt about it. That is called faith. Nishchayatmika. Vyavasatmika buddhi. Buddhi, intelligence. Vyavasatmika, nishchayatmika. That is very good. Vyavasatmika buddhi ekeha kurunandana bahushaka buddhi abhyavasayana. Abhyavasayana. Those who have no faith, doubtful, they have got different branches of activities, but one who has got faith, nishchayatmika, yes, here Krishna says that he will give me protection. Let me surrender. Then his life becomes successful. This is the beginning of successful life. Adau Shraddha. This Shraddha or this Nishchayatmika Buddhi or Vyavasatmika Buddhi is the beginning of spiritual life. If one has no faith in the words of the authorities, then he has no hope. Samshayatma vinashyati. Vinashyati means he does not get any chance to enter into spiritual life. We are in the material world, we are vinashyatsu. We are in an atmosphere of being finished. That everyone will know. This body, I am concerned with this body, and the body is to be finished. But the soul is not finished. Therefore our bhakti marga, how one can make progress in bhakti marga. If you have got faith in the words of Krishna, that Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam bhaja. If we apply our intelligence, nishchayatmika, then our spiritual life begins. Adau sadhya tato sadhu sangha. These are the different methods to make advance in spiritual life, especially in bhakti yoga, devotional life. Sadhu sadhya, Krishna says, these are on the intellectual platform. Sometimes intellectual platform is taken as sentimental, but if it is rightly taken, somebody believes. Even Krishna's statement, they are not sentimental. They are vijnana sahitam. Jnanam vijnana sahitam. Jat jnata mokshasi asubhat. Jnanam vijnana sahitam pravokshami te anasuyave. Jat jnata mokshasi asubhat. This is the statement in Bhagavad Gita. Jnanam tehang sabhijnanam pravokshami aseshat. Pravokshami aseshat. Jat jnatya mokshasi asubhat. That asubha, inauspicious, we do not understand. We have taken inauspicious thing as auspicious. This is called maya. We accept something, maya illusion, or vivarta. We accept something for something. The example is given, there is a rope and due to my ignorance or insufficient knowledge, I take it as a snake. This is my insufficient knowledge. This snake is fact and the rope is fact. But when we take the rope as snake, that is ignorance. Or the snake as rope, that is ignorance. The Mayavadi philosopher says that we are accepting snake as rope, as a snake, but there is no snake. But we, Vaishnava philosopher, we say, no, there is snake and there is rope. But when we accept the rope as snake, that is Maya. Similarly, there is spiritual world and there is material world. But when we accept the material world as everything, that is Maya. That is illusion. There is spiritual world. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that parastasmat bhava anna, there is another bhava nature. What is the nature? Just sarveshu nastasu na vinasati. When the material world, this cosmic manifestation, the phenomenal world will be finished, that will stay. That will not be finished. There are many examples, just like marriage in the desert. Sometimes we see this vast mass of water in the desert. The animal runs after the water, being thirsty, but there is no water. Therefore the animal dies. But human beings should not be like the animal. They should raise their standard. They have got a special consciousness. They can raise their standard of understanding by these literatures, Vedic literatures given by God. Vasudev is incarnation of Krishna. So he has given us the Vedic literature. Therefore, his name is Vedavyas, incarnation of God, Vedavyas. Mahamuni krite, kimba parai. There is no need of speculating. Just follow Vasudev in the disciplic succession. Vasudev's disciple is Narad Muni. Narad Muni's disciple is Vasudev. So, in this parampara system, if we receive knowledge, then that is perfect knowledge. So, we have to accept it, nischatmika. Therefore Rupa Goswami says that spiritual life can be advanced, the first principle is utsaha. Utsaha. Utsaha means enthusiasm. Yes, Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja. I'll accept it and work enthusiastically on the principle, as Krishna says. Krishna says, Manvana bhava mad bhakta madhyaji mang namaskuru. And we have to do it, execute it enthusiastically. Yes, I shall always think of Krishna. Manvana. Krishna says directly, Manvana bhava mad bhakta. You just become my devotee. So we have to be enthusiastic. Yes, I shall become Krishna's devotee. Manmana bhava mad bhakta madhyaji. Krishna says, worship me. So you should be very much enthusiastic to worship Krishna, offer Mangalarati, rise early in the morning. These are all enthusiasm, utsaha. Those who are not enthusiastic, lazy, lethargic, they cannot advance in spiritual life. Simply sleeping, they cannot make. One must be very, very enthusiastic, positive. Utsaha dhairya. Dhairya means patience. Not that because I have begun devotional service with great enthusiasm, so you are already on the perfectional platform. But if you become impatient, then why I am not becoming perfect? Sometimes why Maya is kicking me? Yes, that is habitual, that will go on. It will stop. Nishchat. Dhairjat nishchat. Then when Krishna says, Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam vraja, now I have given up everything. I have no other occupational duties, simply to serve Krishna. So, when I have taken to it, then Nishchayat, Krishna will surely give me protection. That is called Nishchaya. Don't be disappointed. Krishna is not a false speaker. He says, Aham tva sarva papi bhammokhoisha. So, we should have firm faith, Nishchaya. Utsaha, dhairya, nishchaya. But nishchaya, at the same time, you should not sit idly. You should work according to the direction of the spiritual master. Tat karma pravartana. Now Krishna has given me assurance. Now let me sleep. Everything will come automatically. No. Tat karma pravartana. The spiritual master says, you must do this, you must do that. That is called tat karma pravartana. Not that now I am initiated and that is going on in so many places. The Guru says, you think of me, everything will be all right. I do not wish to name, but a very big ashram, they simply sit idly and the Guru has advised, they think of me. That's all. This is not Vaishnava principle. Vaishnava principle is you must act according to the order of spiritual master. That is also an order, but the Vaishnava spiritual master orders according to the Shastra. Sadhu Shastra, Guru Vak. Guru Mukha Padma Vakka Chittete Koriya Oikya. Arna Koriya Mane Ahas. This is the instruction of our Acharya. This is called Vyavasatmika Buddhi. Vyavasatmika Buddhi, Nishchatmika Buddhi means with good faith that I must execute it. That is my life and soul. If we take that, then our life is successful. Sakshadharitena samasta shastrai. Guru is accepted identical with Krishna. Haritena. It is accepted in all the shastras, Vedic literature. Tatha bhavvata eva sadvi. And those who are devotees, pure devotees, they accept like that. So, why they accept? Kintu prabhurja priya eva tas. Guru is very dear to Krishna because under the direction of Krishna, by the parampara system, he is training. You do like this. This is parampara system. Do not deviate. Because he is training people according to the desire of Krishna. Krishna is desiring that everyone should surrender unto him. That is his desire. So, Guru's business is to train people how to surrender to Krishna, not to become Krishna. That is foolishness. You cannot become Krishna. Your respect is as Krishna because you are doing the most confidential service of Krishna. But if you think that you have become Krishna, then he is not Guru. Kintu prabhurja priya eva tas. Sakshadharitena samasta shastrai ruktas tatha bhavvataiva sadbhi. Kintu prabhurja priya eva tas. This sakshadharitena equal to Krishna. Why? Priya eva tasya. Because he is very, very dear to Krishna. Now, how he has become dear to Krishna? Because he is preaching the same principle as Krishna wanted. Jaimang paramang guyang mad bhakti so vidhasati nachat tasmat manusyeshu kaschit me priyakittam. Krishna says, anyone who is preaching this confidential cult, mad bhakteshu vidhasati. Bhakteshu means amongst the devotee. Who will understand Krishna and who will surrender to Krishna unless he is bhakta. So Guru's business is first of all to make him bhakta, then he will be able to understand what is Krishna and surrender to him. He has got very double business. Krishna says, mad bhakteshu avidasrati. This cult who preaches, anyone who preaches this cult of Bhakti Yoga amongst my devotees, he is selecting devotees. He never says the Gyanis, Yogis. But Gyanis, Yogis will not be able to understand what is Krishna. From the very beginning they think they have become Krishna. Vimukta manena. They think like that. Actually it is not. Krishna is not so cheap thing that one can become Krishna. One can become Krishna's most confidential servant. That is possible. But one cannot become Krishna. That is another illusion, Maya. Therefore Krishna said that sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. This cult, who will understand unless he is devotee? A Jnani yogi cannot understand. It is not possible. Because they are not bhakta. They cannot understand Krishna. Bhakta mam avijnana. Krishna never says, by jnana, by yoga, by karma, one can understand me. No, that is not possible. Therefore, Jnani, Yogi, Karmi, they cannot understand, therefore they are misled. Maya Mahita, na vijanati mameva paramabhyam, tribhi gunamai bhavi. Na vijanati, they cannot understand, mameva paramabhyam. So Krishna says, therefore, preach this cult amongst the devotees. He never said that preach this cult amongst the Kurmis, amongst the Jnanis, amongst the Yogis. Because they are very unfortunate. They cannot understand Krishna. Mayavadi bhashya sunile hoy sarvanash. One who comes in touch with the Mayavadi. Mayavadi means one who thinks Krishna is also in Maya. That is called Mayavadi. Krishna's body is also Maya. They are called Mayavadi. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu warns that Mayavadi bhashya sunile hoy sarvanash. Anyone who listens to the commentary of the Mayavadi philosopher, then his fate is doomed. He is finished. He will never be able to understand bhakti philosophy. It is so poisonous. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami has warned not to hear from a Vaishnava about Krishna. There is a very famous Bhagavat reader in Bombay. He is a pakka Vaishnava. But he is going on and he is infusing poison. Means those who are hearing him, they will never be able to understand what is Krishna. They will never be able. It is so poisonous. Therefore Sanatana Goswami says, Avaishnava mukhad gina puto hari kathamritam na savanam na kartavam. A Vaishnava, who is not Vaishnava, who is not devotee, if he speaks about Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, nonsense, he speaks nonsense. So it is not good. Avaishnava mukhat gina puto hari kathamritam savanam na kartavya. You should never hear. On principle, you should avoid hearing from such rascals. This is the injunction of Sanatana Goswami. Why he is speaking Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam? Why one should not hear? Bhagavad Gita is very nice. That's all right. He gives the example. Sarpachishta payojatha. Milk. Everyone knows milk is very good food. But if it is touched by the leaf of a serpent, then it is finished. Then it is finished. You'll die. If you take such milk, then your destiny is to death. That is very important point, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's secretary, Sarup Damodar Goswami, he advised many persons used to come to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he was first of all examined by his secretary whether he is actually fit for talking with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, otherwise he will simply waste his time. So one Brahmin from East Bengal came with some literature. Many people used to write something. So when it was examined by Sarup Damodar Goswami, he said no. Then he explained how the literature was defective. He pointed out, these are described in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then he saw the person was submissive. He did not protest. Then Sarup Damodar Goswami advised him that you Bhagavat Paragiha Bhagavata Sthane. You go to a Bhagavat, person Bhagavat, and read or hear Bhagavat from him. Otherwise he will be misled, doubtful. So, Sangsayatma Vinasyati. So it is our business to be very, very careful from understanding spiritual life or devotional life from non-devotee class of men. Non-devotee means one who does not accept Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is non-devotee. Krishna Bhakta are. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was asked by one devotee, Grihastha devotee, what is the primary function of a devotee? The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said in 2 lines, Asat Sangha Tyagi Vaishnavacha. Asat. Asat means those are non-devotees. They are asat. They are asat. Why asat? Because they will remain in this material world. Therefore they are asat. And those who will go to the spirit, those who will be promoted to the spiritual world, back to home, back to Godhead, they are sat. Om Tat Sat. Because they are being promoted to the eternal kingdom. That is sat. This is the distinction between asat and sat. Those who will perpetually remain within this material world, they are called asat. The kurmis, gyanis and yogis, yogis, they just like, what is that big yogis? That Rishi, great Rishi? No, not Vishwamitra. He was very angry. Durvasa. Yes. Durvasa Muni, he was a very, very big yogi. He was such a big yogi that he could go anywhere, even in the spiritual world. The yogis can go, travel. There is a planet which is called Siddha Loka. These are called Siddhis, Yoga Siddhi, Anima Lokima Prapti. Nowadays there are so many yogis, but they are not Siddhas. They cannot display all these Yoga Siddhis. Simply by some exercise, gymnastic, they become yogi. That gymnastic is required in the beginning for controlling the mind, but the Yoga Siddhi is different. That require perfect yoga practice. Anima Laghima Prapti Siddhi Sita Vasita. So there is a planet which is called Siddha Loka. In that Siddha Loka, the inhabitants are by nature Siddhas. They can fly in the sky from one planet to another planet. They can go. There is Siddhi. There is Laghima Siddhi, to become lighter than the air, so they can fly in the air without any burden. These are Siddha Loka. So, even these Siddha Lokas, the inhabitants who are by nature born perfect in Yoga Siddhis, they also could not enter into the Vaikuntha Loka. And Kurmis, they go up to the heavenly planet. And Gyanis, they may go up to Brahma, effulgence, Parangapadam. Arujya Krichena Parangapadam. Arujya Krichena, they elevate themselves very high So much so that they enter the spiritual world. Parampadam. Parampadam, the spiritual world. Really Parampadam means the lotus feet of Krishna. But Parampadam, because this Brahma effulgence is also bodily rays of Krishna, the Brahma effulgence is also called sometimes Parampada. But those who are aspiring to merge into that Parampada, Brahma, they are actually not Vimukta. Vimukta Mani. They are thinking, now we have become liberated. Manina. Manina means the position is different, but is thinking that I have become now perfect. So why, if they have gone to the spiritual world and stays in the Brahma effulgence and still they are manina, not certain? Yes. Why? Because they cannot stay there. This is very logical argument and statement of the Vedic literature. Aruchakicchena paranga padanga tata patanti adha. They fall down. Because they do not get ananda. Spiritual effulgence is simply eternity. So, suppose if you live eternally without any ananda, how long you like to live like that? Is it possible? That you cannot do. Suppose somebody lives eternally in the sky without any death, rather he will try to commit suicide. It is not possible. It is not possible. It's like we have got experience. If you remain for a very long time, I have got experience. In the sea or in the air, you feel very uncomfortable. You want to land down. Land down, another air station, another port, and feel very uncomfortable. The airplane men, they come down and they take rest on the ground. It is not our nature, because it is impersonal. In the air there is no variety, simply air. Similarly in the sea there is no variety, simply water. So it becomes suffocating. Similarly, those who are aspiring to go to the Brahma effulgence is spiritual world, certainly, but there is no variety. There is no Krishna's enjoying with the cowherd's boys or Srimati Radharani. You cannot find there. You simply remain in the Brahma effulgence. But because we are part and parcel of Krishna, as Krishna wants enjoyment, Anandamaya Abhyasat, Anandamaya. So we part and parcel of Krishna, we also want Ananda. So to remain in the Brahma effulgence is not Ananda, it is eternity only. It is not Ananda. Therefore, on account of absence of Ananda, they come down again to enjoy this material Ananda. We have got many experienced persons. They, Mahavadi sannyasi, they take sannyas, Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya, but after some time they come to take parts in politics. Why? Is Jagat Mithya? Why you are taking to politics? Because they could not get Ananda. Nirvishesh, Nirakar, simply philosophizing, but there was no Ananda. Therefore, let me go to the jail by political activities. There is Ananda. Yes, they do, practically. Yes. So they will take Ananda in the jail, not with Krishna. Therefore, Shastra says, Arujya krichena parang padang tata patanti adha anadrita jusmat angraya. These class of men, although after severe penance and austerities, Arujya krichena, very severe penance and austerities performing, the Mayavadi sannyasi, those who are really following the principles, their life is very strict, stricter than the Vaishnavas. So, in spite of such strict observance of rules and regulations and rising up to the Brahma effulgence, because they do not get Ananda, Ananda is there with Krishna. Krishna Loka. Ananda chinmaya rasa pratibhavita stabhi jaiva nija rupa taya kalavi. Krishna is enjoying in the Golok Vrindavan, expanding himself in so many gopis, so many cowards, boys, so many trees, plants, water, land, everything. Krishna expands. Here also it is Krishna's expansion, this material world, bhumi rapanala vayu, that is binna prakriti astadha, that is separated energy. Aparayam, this is inferior. Itastu viddhi me prakritim para, that information is there. There is another prakriti, para prakriti. And what is that para prakriti? What is the sample? Jiva bhuta, living entities. That prakriti is living and this prakriti is dead. That is the difference. Anyone can understand. There also the trees, they are living trees. Here also living tree, but covered by the material body. His life is not manifested. Right. Just like why he cannot go to other planets? Because I am covered by this material elements. But when I am not covered by the materials, sarvapadi vinin muktam tatparatena nirmalam, then I can go everywhere. Automatically. Just like Narad Muni goes everywhere. He has no impediment. So everyone can possess that status of life. This is Nischaya. If we understand Krishna philosophy, Krishna consciousness rightly, then there will be no doubt by intelligence. Without intelligence, nobody can understand Krishna philosophy. Dull-headed, poor fond of knowledge, they cannot understand Krishna. Therefore, Krishna says, Bahunam janmunavanti. Jnanavan. Actually, those who are thinking they are jnanis, they are not jnanis. They are still in Maya, darkness. Because they think that they have finished their business. Now they have become liberated. They have become Narayan. Instead of separate Narayan, every one of them is Narayan. They address among themselves Narayan. That is their foolishness. At least you must show the four hands of Narayan. Where is your four hand? You are begging and you are Narayan. What kind of Narayan you are? Daridra Narayan. They are manufactured. Yes, I am Narayan, but Daridra Narayan. But we do not know Daridra Narayan. Narayan is Lakshmi Narayan. He is the husband of Lakshmi. So they manufacture all these concocted ideas. And therefore it is called manino. They are thinking that become liberated. Vimukta manino. They are ordinary living being, But they can be fooled, some foolish persons, but they are not liberated. They are under the spell of Maya. Maya is dictating, just like in the material world. Maya is dictating. Now you are Prime Minister. Now you are President. Now you are very rich man. So, then you can surrender. Yes. Matta, actually he is now Matta Paradana, that is fact. Even Shankaracharya accepts. Narayana para bhaktyat. Narayan is not a living being of this world, but his followers, they are thinking I am Narayan. You see? They do not know even their original philosophy. It is clearly written by Shankaracharya. Narayana para bhaktyat. So, and in the Shastra it is said, Jastu Narayanang Devang Brahma Rudradi Daivatai Ekattena or Samattena Vikkheta Sa Pasandi Bhavadrivam. Pasandi, unbeliever, atheist, infighter, faithless, they are called Pasandi. So, anyone who thinks Narayan on the same level with such exalted demigods like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma, Brahma Rudradi Daivati, Samattena Vikkheta, if he puts Narayan on the same level, Sa Pasandi Bhavadhruvam, he is Pasandi. So these Pasandis are flourishing in this Kali Yuga on account of these doubts. What is that? Samsaya. This samsaya. So, the first business of spiritual life is to become free from samsaya. Because samsaya atma vinasyati. We should accept the statement of the Shastra, we should accept the statement of authorities and make our life following evang parampara praptam. That is actually parampara system, as Krishna says, as Krishna's devotee says, his authorized agent says, then our life will be successful, otherwise samsaya atma vinasya.